Andrew Tate this week has said that having sex with women is gay.
That's what I'm telling the lady.
Well, part of it is like it's hard to even argue with because really he's trying to be funny. To some
he's
degree.
just trolling.
The problem with someone like that, with Andrew Tate, is they kind of do this. He does the same thing comedians do a little bit where he's like, oh, I was just making jokes. But it's like he's mostly not making jokes. So it's like, I feel like if you're just like, I'm just joking, at the very least, more than half of the time you have to be joking.
Sure.
Whereas like I feel like,
right, yeah.
He's kind of like more not joking, so you do take it seriously. So it's kind of like wishy-washy, but the wrong way. Mm-hmm. But anyways,
I mean, nobody who's an Andrew Tate follower is like, yeah, that is pretty gay to smash a bunch of chicks.
He says, sex is for making children. Any man who has sex with a woman because it feels good is gay. Oh, my pee-pee feels good. This is the great. So yeah, he's obviously trying to be funny, but it is funny, the idea of like the red pill guy that just like spent all the money on the alpha courses on getting pussy courses.
And he's finally getting some pussy. Like, it's actually working out for him. He goes, what, I'm gay now?
Yeah. What? He's like, dude, I just spent $100K on your course to figure it out. I can finally get some pussy. And now you're telling me it's gay?
Hey man, shit changes. So it goes.
Alpha male, like, the guy that has the alpha male certificate on his bedroom.
I mean, the thing is, probably most of them it doesn't even work for them, but some of them do, and then they're like, fuck.
Just the guy who, when I was born, I came out of the womb 3 months early because if you're not early, you're late. The doctor slapped me. I slapped him back. This is my house, bitch.
My house.
Then he's just like, I'm gay now? What the hell?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't believe he thinks that.
No, he doesn't think
And then there's also a part of it where he's pandering to the Muslims. Also, you kind of like get in this problem where you got to keep being more outrageous every time.
I think he just had a taste of, he peaked like, or, you know, he got so popular so hard. So he's trying to get back there, you know?
I know it is. It's a drug being that, you know, getting those many impressions and stuff like that.
For sure. And he's just like, what do I do to get back there?
And I guess he's just like, oh yeah, he's got to just say the wildest shit. I mean, I guess that's what Kanye West is doing too. You know, next thing he's doing, he's going to be like, Kanye West is one step away from being, I'm actually starting a high interest loan sharking.
Yeah, loan sharking.
I'm starting a high interest loan sharking Cash App place.
Yeah, like in the hood. I'm just starting loan sharking businesses.
Dude, have you seen this? I don't know. I don't think it's like a red pill guy, but I think he's like a Muslim guy that does kind of like talks online and he gives people like advice and talks about the Quran and stuff like that. And he has his wife in some videos, but his wife's not allowed to speak or be on camera.
Oh yeah, I did see this.
So his wife writes her answers on a dry erase board. He asks her questions. She has to write down her answer and show it to him, and he reads it off.
The question is, does he even have a wife? That's the real question.
Oh, you're saying it's a dude in a burqa.
It's a dude in a burqa. Or it's
oldest trick in the book.
All you got to do is just put a thing on their arm.
2 children in a burqa?
Yeah. Hey, it just might be a prop.
Trench coat in a burqa. You know what? I got to show you. Okay, so the Riz God is this guy from Toronto. And speaking of the red pill place, this guy is the best.
Yes, he's amazing.
If you don't follow this guy, he's incredible.
Go check him out. I don't think he has
in the six.
Yeah, he's a club. I didn't see. Yeah, he's like a club promoter. He basically just hires girls to hang out with him, and then he goes, "But these are all my." It's all like, these are the chicks I bagged last night, and you're like, you pay.
You're
them.
saying that he's paying them. I think you don't know. Danny doubts the God.
I mean, he's literally like this weird dude who's like twitches, and she's like,
he'd call you the no Riz God, dude.
Hey man, I'll take it. I'll take it. Maybe next time we're in Toronto, we'll go look him up.
Dude, this guy's so good. Okay, I'm gonna play a couple of these. So he makes a lot of videos on like getting pussy and stuff like Danny said. He's having non-stop bangers lately,
and the comments are all dunking on him.
The comments are wrong. He's the GOAT, dude. This guy's swimming in it. He's like Donald. He's Donald ducking and just a friggin' Scrooge. Is it Scrooge?
Yeah, Scrooge
McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck.
In the pool of money. That's him with in just snits. Hold on. This one's probably my favorite.
But me fucking other bitches is what keeps them in check because they know. They know if they fuck around, I'm gonna kick them out of my crib and go hang out with other girls. My girls know if they're misbehaved, or if they act ratchet, or if they act undisciplined. I'm just gonna not see him for 2 weeks. Just send her home, and her life's gonna be boring and unfulfilling. I'm not gonna call her back. I'm not gonna text her.
Let's go.
Hey man.
Hey, can you imagine though the horror of being put on that 2-week timeout for the Riz God?
Oh my god, seeing them just hanging out on all these boats
on
Lake Ontario and stuff, and
That's a fate worse than death, man. I wouldn't if you're one of the girls in that harem and you get put on that 2-week timeout, you're feeling it.
Please, Riz God, please do not do this to me.
Riz God, please.
Yeah, he does all these courses and
It's a fate worse than death. I'd rather step it to myself.
It's funny because he's just trying to do like a really low rent Andrew Tate.
High rent. Danny doubts the abilities.
I'm doubting them.
He's gonna put you on a timeout, man.
I would love to.
He's gonna put you on a timeout from other bitches.
He's not gonna. Yeah, I would love to just see him operate. Like, be like, hey, let's just go on somewhere on King Street. Just us.
Let's see how much pussy.
I won't tell you where we're going though, so you can't send chicks there in advance that you pay, and then we'll see.
I think he'd walk in and then the girl would come up to him. He's like, Riz God, I'm so happy to see you. He goes, you have 3 more days left on your timeout.
That guy probably gets more drinks thrown on him than any person in all of Canada. Like, that guy just must leave every bar at night just soaking wet. Just like handprints on his face and soaked. Because he must just have like an insane amount. I'm surprised he doesn't get beat up by other dudes.
Why?
Well, I don't know, because if he is doing what he says he's doing, he's probably just going after, like, see the biggest guy with the hottest chick? Watch this. And then he goes over to try and, like, steal the guy's chick and then just gets his ass beat.
I think it was the opposite. I think that the girl would run over to their boyfriend and he goes, no, he's going to put me on timeout. I can't handle another timeout. please. But stop it. I love him. I
love the Riz God.
I love the Riz God is another good one.
I'm dating a girl right now who's like devout Christian. I walked in the room the other day, and I swear to God, I walk in my room, and she's sitting there reading the Bible, and she's hot as fuck, tight waist, 105 pounds, beautiful face. And bro, I just shut the Bible, put the Bible down, threw her in the bed, ripped her clothes off, started fucking going at it. You know, but super hot chick, and beautiful girl, very feminine, very sweet. You know, but it's almost like she's too vanilla.
Oh, really? The reading the Bible part was where you go, that's maybe a little vanilla for you, Riz God?
I honestly, I got to give a tip to the ladies. Listen, if you get your chance at the Riz God,
do not bring the Bible.
Don't read your Bible on his bed. What are you doing? I know there's a lot of girls out here that are, he said she's in med school or she's a lawyer. She's trying to be a lawyer. So she's out here, you know, finishing her law degree or med school, whatever one he said. You go over to the Riz God's house. This is your chance to finally get some one-on-one time with him. And you bring your Bible and read it on a bed. Come on, that's on you.
Dude, imagine you have a daughter and she brings home the Riz God to meet you. She goes, Dad, I've been dating someone. You're dating the Riz God? Like, send her to fucking North Korea.
He goes, don't worry, I'm still reading my Bible, Dad.
It's funny too because he's on this podcast.
That would be tough.
None of these guys are buying this.
That would be tough dating.
I saw him on another.
What does your boyfriend do?
It's a Riz God.
Oh, he's a Riz God.
I saw him on another podcast where it was like a podcast about like mortgages or something, and he was talking some shit about mortgages. It made zero sense.
Oh, you didn't think it made sense?
It made no sense, and the clip was like 8 seconds, where it's like it wasn't even. The whole clip made no sense. I was like, all right. He's just getting out there.
Shit.
I mean, he's figured out a way to, get out there, I suppose. But
this guy's crushing
he's very much of the, there's no such thing as bad publicity, right? So he goes, I just want people to know who I am, even if it means them just constantly dunking on me.
I mean, he's got girls coming over to his house reading the Bible daily. This guy's doing fine.
I mean, he's like a pathological liar. Like, he's making these stories up on the spot. Like, none of these things happen. Then he gets like some escorts to make out with him on his Instagram page.
Danny doubts the Bible story.
I'm doubting the Riz God, man. I'm doubting him.
I come in. There's 9 girls. They're trying to make me. They're arguing over who gets to make me food.
Yeah.
I go eeny meeny miny mo. The other girl starts crying.
Sure.
She's reading the Quran at the time. I should mention.
Good book. Don't want to slag the Quran.